Good evening everyone, hope you've had a good day. The sun's been shining, so a little bit cheerier for us all, although it is freezing cold now. So we've been changing our window just the last couple of days, and what we've been doing is we've been having a rail in the window, so we can basically get as much in as we possibly can. So when people walking past, if they like anything, they can let us know. So this time around we've done trousers, so some reductions on the trousers. So I've got on Rebel, and they're Rose. So Rose is a slim leg, but it's definitely a slim leg. It's not a skinny, because obviously I've got quite a bit of room. They're pretty stretchy. They're a size 8, and that's the last pair, and I would say they're an 8 because they fit me well. They were 65 and they're now 45.50, so that's those. I've popped one of the Libby Loves tops on. This is a lovely sort of jersey, doesn't crease at all. Polo necks are great for now. I suppose the sleeve could be dressier. Would be great with some leather trousers and high boots when you want to, but there's no reason why you couldn't wear it now with maybe like a fur gilet over the top. So these are still full price, but they're only 45, so a good price. Small to medium, which is 8-10, and medium large, which is 12 to 14. So that is what I'm wearing. So we'll start we'll carry on rather with the next pair. So it's Rebel again, and it's called Chloe without an H. So if you're looking for it, it's a grey check. It has a teeny bit of an elastin in it, and they're like a 7/8 sort of like culotte. So if you're shorter, these are fab trousers because they make just a really nice full length wide trouser. But again, if you're sort of 5'6", 5'7", they're absolutely fine at that length. It's a cool length. It's the last pair. It's a 12, and they are absolutely to size. They were 99, and we're doing those for 49.50. So that's Chloe in the grey on the website. Next, these are left from the summer. So I've got a couple of pairs left from the summer. They are Denise, and they've got that lovely sort of glittery waistband, sort of like a scuba sort of material with that seam down the front, that sort of crease down the front. Pretty colours in there, but I think to keep them really simple, I would probably just go for a white shirt with them, or a white t-shirt and white pumps. But you have got a bit of navy, so maybe you could do a navy top and navy wedges. These are a series bargain, so these are 89 down to £20, and they are to size, I would say. Rebel again from the summer. This is Elsa. And they are 59 just down to £10, so again a great price. These are Elsa 09, so they are an ankle grazer length, not skinny but fairly slim. So that's your Elsa in the pink, down to £10. I'm going to show you Elsa again because we've got Elsa from the winter. So again, it's an 09, it's an ankle grazer length, but in this beautiful green. It looks stunning. People are funny about green, but I love the colour. I think it's good with black, good with navy, good with stone, camel, a really useful trouser. So 59, and they are down to 39, and we've got a 10 and a 14 left in those. That's your release. I'm going to whiz through these because I'm not sure I've got so many to show you. So these are Nina, and we've got a 10 and a 14. The colours in there are lovely. You've got lovely like tans, camels, black. So again, tan, black, camel, you can put with it. Navy would look absolutely fine too. These weren't the easiest trousers, and I'm always honest with people. So they're not very easy to get on. But once they're on, they're fine because the waistband doesn't give that much, so just bear that in mind. 85 down to 59.50, and that's Nina, and we've got 10 and a 14 left. Next is a red button. I had these myself and I absolutely love them. So the colour we call copper, I think. Yes, copper. They're called Janny. They are really stretchy, exactly to size. So stretchy trouser. You've got a belt, but you don't have to have the belt. I take the belt off because I'm not a fan of these fabric belts, and they're really nice and high in the rise. They're not completely skinny, but they are slim, and I actually just turn mine up on the bottom, so I think that works quite well. You could do them with some trainers. So yeah, a really lovely trouser. 14, last pair, 65 down to 35. So that's red button Janny. Next we've got the faux leather leggings. So an 8 and a 10 left in these. very skinny. They are a legging, 119 down to 40. So again, just a real useful with all the lovely knitwear at the moment to layer. Red button again. So these are Diana jog and pocket. So again, you've got the extra belt if you want them. Lovely sort of little bit of stretch and like a cargo-y sort of fabric. 12 and a 14. I'm just going to reduce those now, so they are 65 down to 45.50. Great, I love that colour. Again, you could roll them up. That's the beauty about a lot of things at the moment. You can roll things up and it doesn't look like it's not meant to be like that. Next, this is a deck jogger. So these have like a ribbony sort of trim down the side. Now the style of them is to be quite creased, so that's the look of them. They were 65, so 45.50, and we've got a 4 left and a 5. So these are to size really. So I'd say a 4 is like a small 14 and the 5 is a small 16, I would say. So that's your sizes, aren't those? A 4 and a 5 left. Next, we've got the Tessie jogger. How much time are we on, Liv? 6 minutes, okay. Sorry, I don't want to bore you for too long. So Tessie jogger. Tessie jogger is our best-selling red button jogger that we absolutely love, and we've got lots more spring ones coming in next week, which is really exciting. But this is a cream pair. Winter white would go brilliantly into the spring, so obviously a light colour. I've got a 14 left and it's the last pair, so they're 59 down to 45 pounds, and that's the Tessie jogger with the drawstring. Love those, just the last pair. I'm just going to get through them all because only people will ask me what's left on the rail. So these are a Bariloche, which is our Spanish brand, the Tinta. Again, a lovely amount of stretch in there, and they're a lovely weight. So they were part of a suit, but we didn't really sell them as part. We did sell a couple as a suit, but you've got grey in there, you've got that lovely green. You could do it with black, with navy. So it's a straight leg, nice and deep in the rise. It says it's 12, but I think if you're small 14, you'd be absolutely fine. I think they're too big for a 12, because if you look at me stretching them out across the bum, that definitely looks a bit bigger. So they are called Bem Posta. Very strange name, but Bem Posta. Generous 12, 85 down to 29. So that's a really great trouser. Deck, our pull-ons that we sell loads of. We've just got one pair left in khaki, so a straight leg, 49.50 down to 24.50. So that's the what do we call them? Forest, I think. Yeah, forest green, size 10. So a real classic with the wee. The winter white again in the red button, but this time you've got the cargo pocket. So that's those. So these are the combat jogger. So the one I showed you before, the Tessie jogger, this is the combat jogger with the pocket. Again, you can roll at the bottom if you want to. 65 down to 32.50. So we've made those half price now, and we've got a 12 and a 16 left. Again, a great carryover for the spring. And lastly, Bariloche Tinta again. So these are like a jean, I would call them, because they've got proper fastenings on them. Size 8, little size 8 left. Nice detail on the pockets with that faux leather trim, and it's got like a sort of liney sort of detail on them. A little bit of stretch, but they're a straight leg as well. They're not a skinny leg, so it would have the same appearance on the leg as what these do on me, I would say. And last pair, 79 down to 30. So that's me rambling on about trousers, so I will go because you might have fallen asleep by the end of it. So have a nice evening. Please contact us if we can help you at all. Everything is on the website, I think now, nearly everything, but if you don't see anything or the price isn't right for whatever reason, then contact us. But have a nice evening and have a drink for me.